Good evening, everyone. This is Anthony, Wall Street Trader, 6:29 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Thursday, October 21st, 2021. This isn't financial advice, it's educational. Click the subscribe and the bell to be notified when these videos come out. Click the thumbs up and share the video if you like Nucypher, if you like Keep, or if you just generally love encryption on the new decentralized Web 3.0 environments. Intraday updates are on that Twitter link below the video. Let's take a look at the Nucypher US dollar action. And, we're still kind of in no man's land. About 113, 114 right now. We're kind of like gyrating. And again, it's hard to tell where this thing may wind up ending up. But we do have definitely a ceiling here around 125. With it looks like we're starting to find some ground around 112. But the nice thing is that we broke out of this downward trend line, which is good news. Let me just get a little bit of a better handle on this here. So definitely breaking out of the trend line, looking like now we're reversing trajectory. So it could be very easily that we now have found our line of support around this 111 range, 112. So we're going to have to see this on a day-to-day, but looking pretty good here in terms of it's kind of like, we've been downtrending now for a few days, but now kind of going sideways. That's kind of what we want to see, but at the same token, we don't want to be sideways and then continue the trend down. That being said, again, this is all new, fresh price action. We're starting again somewhere in the clouds, and we are going to have to rely on what we know. One of them is Nucypher Bitcoin. This pair here looks to be also leveling off. Again, we do have kind of a resistance area here. It appears at 1862. Clearly on the bottom side, we've got a support line at 1682. Look, this is far, far away from when we first started doing these videos. We were down to 5. We used to talk about this Nucypher Bitcoin pair when it was like in the 500s, trickling from 900 to 800 to 700, all the way down to 500, only for it to finally, moon the way we wanted it to. But it took a while, and it took a lot of patience, more so than most cryptos. But anyway, looking like sideways action here. I think we're kind of in sideways now for Nucypher. Taking a breather, digesting all of this crazy price action. It's now, almost a week later. Going over to the Keep US dollar pair, let's take a look at this. Okay, so Keep, on the other hand, is also kind of leveling, but at a lower level. We were kind of leveled off already for a couple of days, a little sooner than Nucypher, but we're kind of like, we did a little dippy-do down to the bottom end of this line here. So now we're looking at around 73 cents as a formidable line of support, but, it's not to say we can't drop. And if we do drop, the next downturn could take us to 67, but, we're going to keep a close eye on Keep. In the meantime, Keep relative to Bitcoin is in a downward sloping channel. This could be kind of going down. Tomorrow, we could have Bitcoin going up tomorrow, offsetting that, making Keep US dollar kind of stay above that line. That's my projection for tomorrow. So I have a feeling Keep will kind of keep sideways for now in terms of the dollar. Now, Bitcoin US dollar taking a little bit of a spill. I think that spill will be short-lived. I think, it's not a dramatic spill that we've seen in the past. But, anything's possible. But I think just generally speaking, Bitcoin, I think everyone kind of knows where it's going now. I don't see any real setback here. I think we're properly where we should have been the whole time. But obviously the markets are the markets. And, these kind of, there's nothing goes in a straight line in the stock market, until you get a proper pop where it goes just straight up. But this one will probably go over. It'll probably go under. Right now we're at 62,843. I continue to think we're going to hit 80,000 by the end of the year. The W pattern here, I think we might see a little bit of resistance around the 48 range once we get there. Now, we've actually seen a nice pullback in the Bitcoin dominance pair. So believe it or not, most cryptos still didn't do well because Bitcoin itself went down more so than the Bitcoin dominance pair. So you would then expect, just given our normal equation, which is the dollar version of the altcoin is equal to the Bitcoin version of the altcoin multiplied by Bitcoin itself. So obviously, if Bitcoin goes down more in percentage terms than Bitcoin dominance, you'll see the general altcoin market do pretty crappy. But that's okay. I think in general, we should see kind of some subtle bounce here. I think we're going to see Bitcoin starting to pop again tomorrow, or at least sideways action. Anyway, that's pretty much all I've got. Nucypher at $1.14, holding its own over the 111, 112 support area, as well as Keep also kind of barely keeping on, hanging on to a thread at around 72 cents as the support, currently trading at 73 cents and change. Talk soon.